We got some juice today, which is perfect for hydration station time. You know what I'm saying? Cucumber water in my cup. What's in yours? Cheers. I hope you're having a good day. If you have a juicy story about some workplace drama, I want to hear it, whether it's about you, someone else, big, small. Keep it anonymous. I don't care. I want to hear it. Do I have workplace drama? Do I?
That's why her hair is so big. It's full of secrets.
But that will remain with me. Sorry. Ooh, outing the HR department. Ooh, this tea has to be hot. I can feel it. I need a sip of water to cool me down before I read this. Every day is something new, to be honest, because the company I work for is a shite show. But the most recent juicy bit is that our HR manager quit a month ago, leaving us with just 2 HR assistants, not degreed, to handle all of our HR issues, of which there are many. Let's call them Dave and Brittany. They're both about 24 and 25, and Dave is married with 2 kids. This will become relevant in a moment. Last Friday, Brittany was out on paid time off, and in the middle of the day, Dave stood up from his desk in our shared workspace and said, "Well, I'm out. It's been real. Look out for an email in a bit," and packed up his stuff and left. About 5 minutes after he walked out the door, everyone received an email that he had apparently sent to our entire company, which detailed that he and Brittany had been having an affair and he was quitting because he couldn't stand to be around her anymore. What a way to go out. He went on to describe how she had been falsifying documents, doing drugs in the parking lot with another employee, spreading rumors about our CEO sleeping with his assistants, etc. And he included screenshots, oh my god, and photographic evidence to prove it. Needless to say, Brittany resigned. So I'm assuming Dave and Brittany are no longer together then. They've been having an affair, but it clearly didn't work out.
You shall go.
What a way to go out. I mean, talk about going out with a bang. Literally, in more than one way. But we're PG over here, so. Mystery pooper. We have been noticing small mysterious changes over the last month in our office. A square of brand new carpet being torn up and replaced in a hallway. The runner in front of the cafeteria disappeared, and a few weeks later we got a brand new one. Parts of the hallways have been strangely roped off. We also just had security cameras installed in all of the walkways. The situation was finally brought up and discussed in a private meeting. An employee has been pooping randomly, stop, that's not funny, throughout the building during business hours. What is happening? What do you mean? These have been rather large piles of poop that people have narrowly missed stepping in. This is a very professional workplace, which makes this entire situation all the more perplexing. This person is still on the loose, and it could be anyone. Just think about that. You have someone taking real human dumps all over this office, okay? Renovations are having to be done. Human shit on the floor all over this office space, and someone out there is doing it. Not anymore with the security cameras, I'm sure, but you're sitting there in the office in this very professional workplace looking around being like, one of us here is the mystery pooper. It's like a murder mystery, but for poo. Unhinged workplace romance. This is the tea I want. I want the dating drama in the workplace, things like that. Spicy. Restaurant manager here. I have 2 brothers who are on the top of the server chain. Older brother has been in love with a waitress for 6 months. Unfortunately, the waitress had a boyfriend for those 6 months. Waitress ends up breaking up with a deadbeat boyfriend and moves into the house with older brother, who also lives with younger brother. After less than a week, the waitress and older brother fight, and the waitress bangs the younger brother out of what I would say is spite. Hold on. Older brother lives with younger brother. Older brother finally gets to date the waitress he's been crushing on. She moves in. Ooh, threesome. Not literally, but like the 3 of them living together in the house. Ooh, they're dating. We get in a fight. Nope, not I, girl. Why did I say I? Girl goes and sleeps with younger brother. So you also have to be mad at younger brother as well. So that's a betrayal between brothers and the couple. And now you go back to work and have all that drama there. What a mess. That's why they say don't date in the workplace. It's a very common rule, although people never follow it. Breast milk thief. Well, just when you think you have heard it all. I work in a daycare / preschool. We have several mothers on our staff. A couple of them breastfeed and pump at work. Someone took some pumped breast milk out of the fridge and no one knows who. It has caused a lot of drama and accusation. Who steals breast milk? Did they know it was breast milk?
Can people stop drinking the breast milk?
I feel like you would know that it's breast milk. It's probably in a freaking bottle. I have a lot of questions. Automatic raise. Oh, well. Who wouldn't want an automatic raise? I just started a new job. There are 2 other employees in my department who were supposed to be training me. On day 2, the entire company raised their minimum pay and I got an automatic raise. On day 3, one previously friendly and helpful coworker stopped doing any work once I came in. She would barely acknowledge me, scroll on her phone all day, and tell me, "You got this," whenever a customer came in. After about 2 weeks of her refusing to train me and completely slacking on her own work, I heard her complaining to someone else that we were making the same money and I hadn't earned it. She's being petty as hell and talking trash on me like I personally raised the company wages instead of focusing her energy on the people who can actually do something about it, or simply appreciating that she also just got an automatic raise. It's simple. She's jealous. I understand initially when I read that. I'm like, of course, when the newbie who's been hardly working gets the same pay as you, you're like, you feel like you have some type of seniority because you've been there. You put in the time. You put in the work and the effort. However, it's not her fault. Go talk to your boss if you're upset about it. I don't think you should create issues. She didn't do anything but show up. Jealousy. That is not a song. No clue why I sang that. It's not a song at all. When I was 20, I went to school in the morning and worked in the back office of a bank in the afternoons. During finals week, I didn't see my boyfriend, so he left a rose and a poem on my car every day at lunch. Every day? You got a rose and a poem every day? Well, Matt. Oh, we need to talk. I'd bring them into work so they wouldn't wilt. My highly jealous middle-aged coworkers went on a mass into my supervisor's office to demand that I be told to leave them in the car. What harm does my rose and poem do to you by having it in the office? That is so jealousy. That is perfect title. That's all it is. Jealousy. Maybe she just wants a rose and poem on her car. Like me. Matt's gonna watch this. Big girl. Cut it out. Fired and rehired. I have a coworker who quit and walked out of the office. She came back several months later because we were short-staffed. Then they fired her because she was not doing her job and did nothing for weeks. 6 months later, they rehired her. Oh my God, why? 3 months later, oh my God, honestly, this timeline is hard to keep up with. 3 months later, she got promoted. And with 24 hours, everyone in her department quit. She is literally her own department. How does she go from being fired for not doing her job to getting rehired and promoted? I mean, maybe she better herself. Maybe she left and was like, I need to do better and I need to be better. But apparently the rest of the staff did not think that she was better. Stinky Zoo Drama. I have no idea where this story's going. There's always plenty of it at the zoo. We just had an all keepers meeting today and we did our usual routine of huddling together with other keepers in the same department as us because we can't stand the smell of anyone else. I work with big cats and everyone says we smell like cat pee times 100 all the time. Ew. Come on, it's not that bad. Whereas those sea lion penguin keepers, can't get near them even after they claim they showered. I don't think I've ever thought of that in my entire existence of life. I've never actually thought about zookeepers and what that would really, like I know what they do, but to think about the stench and the smell that they're in for 8+ hours a day, maybe 40 hours a week, you really would smell like pee, dirt, fish, a lot of things. Oh my God, and that would be like on your clothes. Ooh, I've never thought of that. I've really never thought of that. I can't believe y'all aren't like used to that smell by now. I'd probably wear a mask. Wear a mask to the meetings. There you go. Have a meeting. Everyone wears a mask. You won't have to smell anything. Coworker announcing to the world. Not me, but my husband has a coworker that announces his activities to everyone, making everyone uncomfortable. The top one is he announces to the office that he's going to the bathroom for his 20-minute shite. Husband and several others have told him to stop, been reported to HR, but nothing. Here's the thing. When I'm with my friends, we might joke about that. I got no problem being like, yo, I I gotta go to the bathroom. But if it's just some random person at work that you're not close with and they have to announce every time they're going to go poo and it makes you uncomfortable, like something should be done about that. Would you guys see this as a big deal? Let's say it's a coworker, you're not really close with them in the workplace, but they do this. Does that bother you, or would that like not even faze you? Like, would you laugh that off? Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like maybe I would just laugh it off, because it's like, okay, thanks for letting me know you're gonna go take a poo. Like, I don't know. But if it's making people uncomfortable, that's a different problem. What do you guys, would you laugh that off, or would that make you uncomfortable? I'm genuinely asking. I don't know, it's funny that we're sitting here having a debate and a discussion in the comments about poo. What has my channel become? Wedding invite. Recently, our head of human resources reached out to me for my personal email. Turns out she sent me an invite to her wedding. That's nice. I've barely spoken to her since I've never been in trouble and don't have any staff issues. Oh, and you're invited to her wedding? Is she in desperate need of people? One of the other supervisors had the invitation up on their screen when she did a screen share in a meeting, and it became very evident that she had only invited a select group. It was really tacky for her to invite some members of the office, but not others, especially since the people she did invite are people she's not especially close with. Everyone found out about it because of the meeting, super awkward. I feel like she invited a lot of people from work that she didn't know well just to get a gift. I mean, it is strange for me to think like you're inviting someone you don't talk to at work to your wedding day. That's like to me, I see the wedding to be very intimate, only people who are involved in my life to celebrate that special day with me. I'm not inviting someone from work like I barely talk to. That's weird. However, I get it's awkward that she invited only some people, but at the end of the day, you know, it's her wedding and she can invite whoever she wants. I don't think it's like, oh, I have to invite everyone at the office or none at all. It's your wedding, invite whoever you want, but that's a little weird. Mystery text messages. Two middle-aged coworkers who had access to the department's information proceeded to use the cell phone numbers to send spoof calls, texts, and flash texts to play with people. It's been done to the president of the company, and they regularly send those types of calls to the emergency line that is supposed to be for medical emergencies. So you know who they are? Should they not be fired? Two middle-aged coworkers? Here I am thinking, I'm like, it's cool to do like funny pranks like that when you're a kid and not in the workplace. And now it's taken up things from the medical emergency line. They gotta be fired. Like, surely they gotta be fired, right? All right, guys, if you got some workplace drama, some juice, fill up my cup in the comments, all right? I'm getting out of here. Stay classy out there, stay sassy, and I'll see you tomorrow.